So far we are studying the achievements and efforts for reaching the goal of our hero, the sportsman. So next in the stanza, paragraph 11th, it was either the eruption from the people in the stands or the thump of his landing that brought Michael back to the earth. See, it was eruption means how the people gathered near the stands. In that manner, it is not eruption something. So many people gathered in the stands, or the hitting of the land. Thumbs means they hit to the land affectionately, made Michael back to the earth. On his back, with that wonderful hot sun on his face, he could only imagine the smile on his mother's face and hear his dad's laughter. Only what he can observe on his back with the wonderful hot. It was hot sun on his face also. He was feeling this, and his mother's face, and hearing the dad's laugh. His dad was also laughing affectionately, showing happiness. What he didn't know was that his dad was hugging his wife and crying harder than Wilfred had ever seen before, shedding tears of pride. So his father was shedding tears of pride about his son and crying harder than Wilfred ever seen before. Michael was immediately swarmed by people, hugging and congratulating him on the greatest accomplishment of his life. See, Michael was swarmed by the people. They were all hugging him and congratulating on his great achievement, accomplishment of his life. It was the great achievement of his life. Accomplishment is the great achievement. He later went on clear 17 feet 6.5 inches that day, the national and international junior Olympics record. So this much he achieved. How much height? The height of 17 feet and 6.5 inches. In the national and international junior Olympics record, with all the media attention and heartfelt congratulations. With all the people, media, all the newspapers, channels were giving congratulations, heartfelt congratulations to him. And Michael's life would never be the same because it had lot of changes, development. It wasn't just because he had won the National Junior Olympics and set a new world record. It was not only great achievement, it was the winning of the National Junior Olympics, and he made a new world record from that. And it wasn't because he had just increased his personal best by 9.5 inches. It was simply because, see, Michael Stone was blind. See, now you came to know Michael Stone is a blind person in this lesson. So much achievement. We can't believe a blind person can do this much record, a big record. And it was because he had just increased his personal best by 9.5 inches. He increased the height of the world. And we came to know now Michael Stone was blind. He concentrated on his goal. So this is the story of Michael Stone, who have won and made a new world record in National Junior Olympics. So this is the story. You have to read the lesson and go for the glossary words. Write all these in your English notebook. Hardly cooled his intensity means in this context did not reduce his tension. Volt is V-O-U-L-T. Here it is verb. It is jump over something in one moment using the hands or a pole to gain more height. Pole vault, a supporting event in which you use a long pole to jump over a high bar. Athlete is a person who is skilled in bodily exercises and who competes in games that need strength and speed, such as running and jumping. So these are athletes. They are strong in speed, running and jumping. Chunks, C-H-U-N-K-S, chunks are lumps, parts, portions, hard portions on the road. Realist, very sensible and practical person who accepts situation as they come. So whatever situation come, they accept whatever they come. He is a realist. Regimented is strict and organized. Honor student, in this context, an excellent student. Chore, C-H-O-R-E, core, daily or regular tasks in house or a farm. Persistence, determination, purposefulness is persistence. Obsession, O-B-S-E-S-S-I-O-N, obsession, a thing that somebody thinks about too much. Groan, G-R-O-A-N, groan is a verb, a rather loud sound of suffering, worry, but here a loud sound of disapproval which is made in a deep voice. Run away means it is running track for runners, athletes in you can see in stadiums. Runway is for stadium, and also you can see in aerodromes for aeroplane. Before flying, it runs first, then it flies, takes a fly. Intensity, strong inequality or feeling. Intense fear, nervousness, anxiety, fear, especially as caused by uncertainty about something. Sprinting down, running at a very high speed but for a short period. Sprinting down is running at a high speed but for a short period. High speed in the very less period. Swarmed with, swarm, S-W-A-R-M-E-D, swarmed with, surrounded by. People were all swarmed like honeybees. So all people gathered around him. This is the glossary words and meaning. You have to read and write all these in your English notebook.